Hey guys, my name is Karl. I'm the owner of Looney Tunes in West Babylon, New York. Long Island's biggest independent retail store and one of the biggest in the entire country. And today we're here with Gamblers. We're pretty excited about your new release, guys.
Thanks so much, man. It's I was saying earlier, it's like it's a little surreal, and it's just it's such a privilege to be in this store in particular. You know, like when everything came to be, and you know, we finalized the deal, and you know, we learned that we were, you know, not just going to be released digitally, but through physically, you know, it just makes it real, because I'm a kid of the 90s, like going, you know,
awesome.
Shopping and, you know, going to Tower Records and going to independent records.
Where you can actually buy a physical vinyl record or a CD of your music.
Yes, exactly.
It's great.
So we just, to me, this feels like a celebration, just a reflection. I'm a little kind of taken aback, just like even seeing it up there is kind of just wild. So we thought we would come here and just kind of take it in a little bit, because
that's awesome.
It's just, you know, obviously there's no shows, there's no like, we couldn't have a release, party.
Sure. It's hard to be able to celebrate with your fans right now with, you know, the craziness that's going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about the record. Like, what's it about? How did it come about?
So it's been a long process. You know, Jimmy and I, we grew up kind of like right around the end of that emo sort of scene that was happening.
Yeah.
Those guys are a little bit older than us.
Which was huge for many years.
Exactly.
So Back Sunday, brand new, brought in a whole bunch of other bands.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. All of those things. Started playing in bands like around that time, early 2000s. And then I kind of actually, once like college hit, I got hardcore into like producing hip hop, and I went that way for a really long time. And then with Gamblers, I kind of wanted to just take the knowledge that I accrued over the years and sort of apply it to a band again. And the last few years has just been focusing on trying to get this thing off the ground. And yeah, it's just...
And you did it.
Yeah, after a while. I mean, there's a lot of trials and tribulations, of course. The original band that we put together ended up breaking up along the way. I decided I was going to reform and carry on with the mission of getting this out there. Jimmy came aboard about a year ago, and yeah, I mean...
That's exciting.
I'm excited.
I think we've met before, Jimmy, haven't we?
Yeah, I played in a band called Edison Glass.
Yeah, that's right.
We did a release show
here years ago.
2004 or something.
I think we were a lot younger and a lot thinner.
Of course, me too. I think it was before there was a fire here.
Yeah.
It was a little before that.
We were open, my dad opened the store in 1971. So we've been here 49 years. Next year's our 50th anniversary.
Oh my God.
Which is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then my brother, Jamie, and I took over the store in 1988, 89, something like that. Yeah. That's amazing. 30 years ago, which is amazing.
You must have been like a child.
Yeah, I was 17 when I bought the store for my dad.
Wow,
yeah.
Cool.
And then we had a fire in 2007.
That's okay.
And the store burnt down to the ground. It was pretty brutal. But then we decided to rebuild, and then rebuilt the store, and that was, you know, already 13 years ago.
I'm happy you did. This has always been a special place, a Long Island, you know, staple.
Thank you.
And glad to see that it's still here standing.
Well, the reason why we're still here too is, you know, helping promote bands, and especially ones that, you know, we do a lot with national acts all over the country, and but it's really important that we support the Long Island music scene, especially if bands come from Long Island. 100%. We want to make sure we give them a little bit of extra love and make sure we always take care of them, and, you know, help you guys get your vision out to your fans.
Of course.
Yeah, I was so happy to see that. You know, I was expecting maybe to see it in one spot, but we're kind of got a bunch of different locations in the store, cool. So I appreciate that.
No, that's awesome. And we have sold a bunch. We sold a bunch this week. Did it come out last Friday?
A couple weeks ago.
Was it?
It was
2 weeks ago?
The second record store day drop. The 25th. Yeah.
Cool. So it's been out for 2 weeks on it.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we sold a bunch already, and we actually have a bunch more on order too.
Really?
You can get it on the store, or you can get it on our website too.
That's awesome. Man.
Which we put you guys on the front page.
Oh,
that'll be nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How do you find the Sims program generally to be?
Sims is a wonderful organization. Sims is, for anybody that doesn't know, it's called the Coalition of Independent Music Stores.
Right.
And it's a bunch of like-minded, fantastic independent stores across the United States that get together to do some marketing together and kind of band together and compete against the big boxes of the world, the Targets and the Walmarts and stuff like that.
Right.
And we work together because we're all just mom and pop people that own our little independent stores. And and I suggest that you go on the website, and if you're traveling, to go visit some of the stores. If you're upstate in Rochester, go visit Record Archive.
Yeah.
If you're down in, Austin, Texas, go visit Waterloo.
Right.
Or in Denver, Twist and Shout. Or, Music Millennium, Portland, Oregon. Or Easy Street in Seattle. The list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And we have some amazing, amazing stores in our organization. And I can honestly say all the owners of the stores are there because of their love of the artistry of music.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been amazing dealing with those guys. I haven't dealt with them directly, but just the whole concept is such a beautiful thing, and especially as I guess vinyl's kind of making a comeback, everybody talks about, but the idea of banding together is just amazing. I just watched this documentary on other music. It's on Amazon. It was like, I teared up. Like, it made me think of this place and like the fact that you guys were able to rebuild after 2007, the fire. It's just like, it's a beautiful thing, man.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
But, and there's so many good music, so much good music out.
Yeah.
That's why the Sims programs are so cool.
Yeah.
Because they're hand-selected, fantastic artists that all of us can believe in.
Right.
And we can kind of give a little bit of a push to all those artists, not only just here in West Babylon Looney Tunes, but all over the country through that program. It's a wonderful organization and a great program for you guys to be in. And I'm honored the fact that you guys are in it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. What do you guys have planned for? How is the record store?
Record Store Day has been great. Everybody I think is adapting this year. Record Store Day is usually just one day. It's don't quote me on it. I think it's the third Saturday in April usually.
Right.
I think it's the third Saturday, second. I think it's third Saturday.
Yeah.
Because this year with Corona and everything being a little bit different, all the coalitions and Record Store Day as a whole decided to break it up, and they did a wonderful, wonderful job. It's a great organization, really music lovers, and decided to break it up instead of putting out a whole bunch of releases on one day. Let's split it up into 3 special days called Record Store Day Drops. And drop number 1, number 2, and number 3, and kind of cut up the list a little bit into thirds, and put out some of the releases in one day, and then August, September, and October.
Yeah.
And it helped, because it spread out the releases, it spread out the crowds a little bit, so we weren't as unbelievably packed with 1,000 people. It was just a couple of hundred people each day, and it's been wonderful. And then after the 3 Record Store Day drops, in November, we have Black Friday. Record Store Day presents Black Friday, which is another special event, and I think that list was just released yesterday. I think there's maybe about 150, 125, or 150 releases that are coming out that day, and I just saw the list. It's spectacular. So that's something else to look forward to, too. But Record Store Day has been great this year, and I think they did a wonderful job in breaking them up, and it's been really cool.
I saw the line. There was a line outside your store for the day that our album came out, not because of us, obviously, but because it was the second Record Store Day, and it went on like forever, it seemed. So
yeah, it was really cool. We didn't know what to expect on the first one, and because we were scared.
Yeah.
With especially a lot of mom and pops, you go and spend $75,000 on records from all these distributors, and they're not returnable.
Yes.
You can't return them if they don't sell.
Right.
So you're taking a gamble, and you're praying that the customers will then come and support you. And we try to do something special for the guy, everybody that comes. And, we had free breakfast for everybody. We had bagels and coffees and hand sanitizers we made out for the day. Try to make it special for everybody, make everybody comfortable. We organized the line in the store so it's very easy to walk through the aisles, and everybody's social distancing. I don't like to say that. Physical distancing.
Yeah,
I think we should socially still be together with everybody, but physically you should, you're supposed to stand apart and make sure everybody's comfortable, and we do our part to make sure that everybody's healthy and can still continue to shop and support independent retailers and pick up great records like this one. And on vinyl, day and date, CD and vinyl came out together. which is a wonderful accomplishment from you guys because sometimes it's very hard to do. And it's a great record.
Took some juggling, but yeah, it's just even seeing you holding it, it's just crazy that it's
awesome.
The reality now. But yeah, man, can't thank you enough.
Well, thanks very much. Artwork's beautiful too. Who did it?
You know, it's from, we shot a music video for the title track of the album, and we had like 4 or 5 different cover ideas, and then it just, we boiled it down to like, let's just grab this little still image that kind of goes across the screen.
Cool.
It's a totally lo-fi image. It's like, we had some really far out ideas, and we ended up just scaling it down and using everything just from this one shoot. So
awesome.
It's more about just the feeling, you know.
Well, if you're a music lover, pick up Gambler's new release in the Sims program this month. Check it out.